What's up, fam? It's your boy Ray with another vlog of the day. Hopefully, you're having a great, phenomenal, fantastic day. And if you're not having one of those days today, if today's one of those crappy, I don't care, don't talk to me kind of days, let me give you a virtual hug. And hopefully, you have a wonderful day today. I'm sending you some positive vibes. Your day's going to get better, so don't worry on it. If you're clicking on this video for the first time, you're wondering who the heck is this guy sending me some positive vibes. Well, welcome in. I'm trying to do one vlog a day for a whole year. I'm almost there. I'm like 28 days away, 29 days away. It's at the end of this month, basically, in January. We are in 2026, by the way. Happy New Year's to everybody out there that haven't been said, hey, Happy New Year's to you. Uh, and let's see. Well, I'm going to first of all start it off with my vlog by saying thank you to everybody who subscribed to this channel and subscribed to the PixelPod main channel, Patreon, and Discord, and Twitch. You guys are amazing. For those of you who don't know, me and my fiance Katie, we have another channel where we do reaction to animes, right? And so we started a Patreon, Twitch, and all that stuff behind that. So I'm using this channel to just kind of like talk about my day, talk about what I've been through, what are the struggles and things like that, right? Well, you go through as a content creator, but living as a normal human, right? Because we got to go to work, we got to do our 9 to 5 grind, we got to pay our bills, take care of our kids. But we also kind of want to enjoy that content creation lifestyle. We want to have fun creating content and recording and enjoying anime. So this is like the perfect niche for us. And we dove in full head on, right? And the reason I'm mentioning, about the niche that we're diving in and YouTube and all that, I know for the people that they know me, they know our channel, they're probably like, okay, Ray, we've heard about this already before. For the new people coming in, you guys never heard this before, but it is hard, it's hard being a YouTuber and a like regular human being at the same time. There are times I do wish I started YouTube in high school, when I'm 18 or 19, but YouTube was around in that time, but it wasn't what it is today. Back then, it was just a place to upload what you wanted. I don't even know if there was any incentive to upload videos. I don't even know if people got paid for views and things like that in the beginning. But people were just uploading what was funny, what they caught on camera, what you could catch on camera. Because remember, not everybody had access to a MP3 player, to a camera on a phone that you could just record right away and then upload right away. You had to have a digital camera to actually record something, or like an actual like Sony camera to record something, to upload it into your computer and then upload it into YouTube. It wasn't like an app on a phone or on a tablet or on a computer that you could just upload right away. You had to go to the website to do that. So around that time, nobody said anything about incentive. Nobody's mentioned any of that. And I wasn't that type of person that dove into YouTube and knew, all the YouTube personalities and stuff. I honestly went to YouTube to learn how to fix something, or to watch Naruto at the time. I remember Naruto was on YouTube and they cut it into like sections and you had to like watch it in sections. It was crazy. Um, but the reason, again, I'm talking about all this, about starting YouTube and content creation and stuff. I know I'm like, I started talking about how like I wish I started back then. But when you dive into it, just make sure that you understand a few things. And I'm going to give you a couple of tips to maybe help you out. Tip number one: don't go for the views, don't go for the subscriber count. Just forget that number count. Just go for the having fun part, the part where you want to show people what you got, show people your talent, or show people your editing skills, not wanting to force people to, hey, subscribe because my skills are good. No, just let your skills speak for themselves, and the subscribers and the views will come. Don't worry about any of that. The only time I really believe that a person should ever worry about views and subscriber, like in a metric way, not in like a suffering way, like, oh my god, I need it up. No, like I'm talking about, okay, the amount of subscribers and views compared to how many videos and what time, like the data. That's when you should worry about the data. I think it's when you're going full time, the income, your full time income is coming from YouTube, Patreon, and Twitch and all that. If you're getting full income full time, that's when I think you should worry about analytics and the data of what's coming in. Now, also, and if it's getting there close to where, oh my God, and this might be my full time, if it's getting to that point, then you should worry about that because it's your livelihood. You need to worry about the numbers, where it's at, and push content and push creativeness as much as you can. But that is hard. It's hard to balance that out. I don't, I met a few people who do it full time, and they do say it's really hard because one month you're freaking out, not knowing why your content is not getting the views as it used to, and then the next month it's like blowing up, and you're getting all this income, and you're just like, I don't even know what to do with this, right? That goes to my second tip. Any kind of money that you gain from social media or from Twitch, YouTube, whatever, you should always save that money. If you're already getting an income from a 9 to 5 job, from your career, from benefits, I don't know, government benefits, if you're already having income that's not creative or not social media generated, you should always save it. Save it for the next camera you want to buy. Save it for the next portable storage, because you're gonna run out of storage when you have tons of video that you start recording, right? Save it for in case there's a bad month with your own income, right? Like sometimes there's a bad month, sometimes you get sick and maybe you don't have a way to get paid while you're sick, so you can call off and know that those 2 days you already have the money for, because you're making it from another source of income, YouTube or Twitch or Patreon or something like that. And that's great to know, because that way you'll never feel like you went broke at some point, because there are a lot of people, for example, on YouTube who have blown up and they end up getting this great amount of money. They think that that's it, this amount of money is going to come in straight every single month, but it doesn't. And then they get surprised, and now their content is different because they're suffering, and they're telling people, yo, nah, don't worry, everything's good. But in reality, they are going through horrible situations, trying to pay stuff off that they bought with the money that they got. And that's a no-no. It can cause some suffering. It can cause you to hate YouTube and Patreon and creating content all in general, right? The third tip, which comes from that, as far as hating what you're doing, make sure that you're doing it enough to where it balances out life, love, and learning, right? You balancing everything out. Don't try to push content as much as you can, thinking that the more you push, the faster you'll get to where you want to be. That doesn't work that way. Make sure that when you're doing your content, like editing, don't spend 5 to 6, 7 hours editing, because you're gonna burn yourself out. Spend 2 hours, take a break, take an hour, go play some video games, go outside, go walk, go talk on the phone, spend like an hour, just like work, take a break, take an hour, 2 hour break, come back, edit, what you need to edit, take another break again, find out a schedule for the week, what you want to do, or just plan out your week to where you do like one thing every single day, not like the same thing every day, right? You don't want to bore yourself out. You don't want to tire yourself out. You want to love what you do. And sometimes you love what you do so much that you're going to keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. And nobody's going to tell you to stop, because everybody thinks, oh, you're doing something positive, productive. You're not out there drinking or doing bad stuff and drugs and all that stuff. You're creating content. So people are like, okay, he's good, No, people don't know when to pull you from that. So you need to learn how to pull yourself from that hole of burning yourself out. So that way you can get ready for the next thing. You're ready, you're refreshed, right? You balance things out in your life. Make sure you're eating, make sure you're keeping yourself healthy, taking walks and stuff like that. That helps a lot. If you have a dog or a pet, go walk, your pet outside or something like that. That also helps too. That way, you won't continue to burn out and hate what you're doing. Instead, you're going to continue to love what you're doing. And when you're doing other things, you're going to be thinking about, oh, I can do this next time. Oh, I can come back and do this. And then you'll be excited to do it again, right? You see the psychology behind that? It's crazy, right? Another tip that I'm going to say, and this is my final tip, because it is a Friday night right now, and I do want to spend time with my family right now. So I'm just doing this vlog. Hopefully it can help somebody out there. My final advice, and this one goes to the people that want to start something, whether it's a channel, a TikTok, a YouTube, Patreon, whatever, streaming on Twitch, Kick. Did I say Kick? Is that what it's called, right? Kick? Yeah. It's the Greek one, right? Sorry, like I'm in cybersecurity, so I listen to these podcasts, Darknet Diaries, where they talk about hackers. This is a side story, by the way. They talk about hackers, and one of the stories they talked about is Kick, the app, the KIK app, and how they caught a lot of, let's say, bad guys who like weird stuff. I don't want to say too much because then the algorithm is going to flag my video, but and Kick had a lot of those weird things and weird people. And so there was a big sting of hacking and finding out these IPs. It was crazy. It was a dope story. Anyway, so I said Kick, and I'm like, is that the right app? Anyways, but yeah. So when you want to start your journey with somebody else, like a friend, a brother, a sister, a cousin, somebody who's really good at editing, or somebody who's really good at holding the camera, or somebody who's really good at being in front of the camera, but you have the ideas and the editing and concept of what you want to make the channel, but you need somebody else, somebody there to help, whether it's with morale, whether it's just being there, or whether it's just, you get the idea. If you want to start something with somebody else, just make sure that you have a balance between the work that you guys are going to do and the relationship between you guys. And let me explain a little bit. I started the channel with my fiance, Katie. One of the first things we said in the beginning to each other, well, I said to her, I said, listen, I'm excited to start this journey with you, but I do want to make something clear. If at some point during this journey you do not want to do this anymore, something, you're not liking something, or something's beating up, inside, or stressing you out, let me know. We need to communicate these things. Don't think that because you want to not do this or get away from that it's going to make me upset. No, or make everybody upset. Don't think about everybody else. Think about yourself and how you feel. And that's helped us a lot, because there were nights and moments where we really didn't feel like to show up, for a stream, or maybe we didn't feel like, recording a video, but we needed to have it ready for the end of the week or something. But we took ourselves and our mental, our health, everything about us, we took that seriously, and we followed up on that. But there came a time that we got excited with a lot of things that was happening with our channels and Patreon, that we decided, like, oh, let's do more of this, let's do that. And we ended up getting burnt out. We got burnt out, like both me and her, her in her way, me in my way. And we were just, we don't even know what was happening and when we were posting things, and things got out of whack, to the point where we had to sort of like take a breather from everything that we were doing, just to come back stronger, come back better. And that's the next part of the last tip, is make sure that when you do start something with somebody, you strengthen that relationship whenever it goes the wrong way. Let's say you guys argue about a video. Let's say you guys argue about when to shoot, where to shoot it, or how to edit it. Make sure you guys come to an agreement in the middle. And if you guys end up arguing, step away, walk away. Don't continue arguing. Just step away and then come back, reconcile, apologize, listen to the other person's side, their idea, because their idea might be better than yours. And don't take that as an offense. Take that as an, yo, I'm glad I have you a part of my team to let me know that idea I had was whack and yours is better. That you start thinking that way. Try out their ideas and try out your ideas all together, so that way everybody has an opportunity to put in their work in, their thoughts in, and their talents in, so everything can grow smoothly. And that's just my advice, and if you guys ever end up in a situation where a person that was there from the beginning starting to work with you, which I know somebody that has happened to, and they're no longer in their lives anymore, kind of thing, don't stress, because you can always pivot everything that you do into a whole different direction when it comes to content creation. You can create videos of something different of yourself, but not tweaking it too much so the algorithm doesn't mess your channel up, because the algorithm will be like, whoa, what is he posting? He used to post reactions to this, but now he's posting lizard videos. Nah, just keep it in the realm of like reacting, but this time maybe you're by yourself, or maybe somebody else, or maybe it's, it's just your voice kind of thing. So it's just like people watching the game playing, but they can hear your voice. Just ideas, right? Anyways, those are all my tips to hopefully help you guys out in any way, shape, or form. If you want to create content and start, or if you've already started and just kind of want some advices and just you randomly clicked on this video, hopefully it helps. Subscribe if it helped you out. And I don't know, let me know if you ever end up starting something, or if you want to start something. I'd love to hear in the comments. And you know the vibes, guys. I'm gonna go and peace on out because I've been talking for too long. You guys have a wonderful night, wonderful day, wherever you're at. Stay cool, stay true, and be you. Peace.